But then something happened the night before the auction. And today is a problem for me because this is also the day of the National Powersports auctions. That's the dealer auction in Florida. I can't bid there and here at the same time. So I'm at the auction bidding, or at least watching another auction to bid. What's wrong with that? Two auctions at once. Two different cities, two different venues, two different bidder numbers, one bidder. Oh man, this is nuts. Hey, it's Dave from Bullpen Cycles, and we are at Osceola Heritage Park in Kissimmee, Florida for the Mecum. I guess it's like their Summer Slam car auction. But we're not here for cars. We're here for motorcycles. Now, I wasn't even gonna come here. I've been watching the catalog and there wasn't a whole lot in the listing. But then something happened the night before the auction, the very night before opening day. So I had to come. Now today is Thursday. It's actually the second day. It started yesterday. And today is a problem for me because this is also the day of the National Powersports auctions. That's the dealer auction in Florida at Lakeland. And I like to go to that auction, but I'm here. But luckily, I was able to preview that auction. I guess it was last week. And here's a look at that preview. We are at the NPA auction, and we're not allowed to film when the auction is, but they're gonna let me look at some stuff to preview. And there's always some interesting bikes here. Now this one looks whipped, but man, the Triumph dirt bikes are coming through the auction already. I thought these were in limited numbers. And here's one. Looks like it's already been raced. And Pan Americas are coming through. There's a whole bunch of 2021s which go real inexpensively. This is a 2023. This is very nice. Someday I'm gonna spring and get one of these. Look at that, a condition report of 87. $76. Caution, stand. Well, that's probably gonna go cheap. There's a bike or two I wanted to see that I bid on that they no sailed. How about a duded up Africa Twin? The only reason I walked by that Sportster, it has the retro graphics on the tank. Here's a clapped out Gixxer, I think. Man, here's another one of those Triumph motocross bikes. Wonder what the story is on those. If you follow me, you know I'm a sucker for scramblers. 80 condition, motor score 90. 2019 Scrambler. Now, it kind of reminds me of the Jurassic Park, just because it's green. Have to keep an eye on that. They still have a selection of these QJ motors. These are the SRK 400s and SRV 550s. These are actually good bikes, well underrated. I think I bid on this. I thought it was sold. It's a ES 700 gas. Street plated, I'm assuming, because it's got mirrors and a rack and a license plate. And it looks pretty good, actually. All right, I bid on one of these. Probably this one. This is a QJ Motors SRT 750X. QJ's adventure bike. There were two of these. This is probably a demo on the MSO. This would be in line with the, what is the CF Moto one? They made a smaller Benelli version of this. If you remember, QJ Motor is the parent of Benelli. And I think they also made a 700cc Benelli version of this, but not a 750. Oh, that's actually a clean 901. Do I want to go that big? Do you want to go that big? T, I wonder if that's subject to. So we'll come see these or watch online if these come up at the next sale. Oh. The poor Rex Ducati. Aluminum swing arm. Is this an SP? Or is that steel? Oh, I think, is it a monster? I think it's a monster for parts. Condition 33. Huh, I must have missed that. Do you want to look at the Rex? I don't. Or I'll pretend that I don't, but do. Now my problem is, I can't bid there and here at the same time. And I have the app, both the NPA app and the Mecum app. But when this gets crowded here and when you're in the building, cell service goes into the toilet. So I'm gonna be trying to use both apps, bid at both auctions, and it's gonna suck. So I did this a little different. Each year I try something different. First year I came during auction day and it was too noisy. Oh my gosh, you can't even hear yourself think. So last year I came here the day before the auction to preview everything, and well, most of the stuff wasn't out, wasn't set up, was still in the truck. So that didn't work either. So, well, this time I got up, oh man, I was up before 6. And I'm here. Oh, we're gonna have about 40 minutes to look at stuff before it gets too noisy again. And I'll get to tell you why I am here. And then hopefully, before the items we're here to see go, I'll get to break off and check out the other auction. So this is coming up Saturday. And look at that, no reserve. I'm coming back Saturday to look at this. This is a Monarch. These are from Sweden. And they actually have a following. Check out the Sachs rear hub. This was restored by Bill Masho at Moto Factory. And his bikes usually end up in Vegas. How this bike got here with no reserve is a story. I don't know what it is, but I don't expect this is going to do as well as it should here at Kissimmee. Look how nice this is. I don't know if this is one of his either. Looks pretty good. These have a following. Not quite as good. I don't suspect it's of the same level. Where's Steve Wise when you want him? Now this went off yesterday. And well, it looked nicer in the pictures. It looked a lot nicer in the pictures. Ooh, that's pretty rough. 55,000 miles on that. And a lot of these things
But I never saw her heavy. She was always very
either didn't sell or went cheap. This was yesterday. Yeah, it says sold. We'll have to post the results.
Yep.
No, that's in the bid goes on, so that little monkey didn't sell. This Arctic Cat did. Wasn't a whole lot of money. Couldn't tell in the picture if this was an original motor. Did that really come with a 5 horsepower Tecumseh? I don't think so, judging by that head stay. Bet you that goes though. This is the bid goes on. It says 82 Z50R. The high bid was $2,500. Now remember, there's going to be a minimum $500 buyer's fee. This little Baja only brought $1,000. And we have a YZ with the reverse head. I didn't know they did the reverse head on the 250s. Now, to 2023. I'm guessing these are electric start by then. That's probably the button. Techno Cell. $6,000. 94 RM250. Race team purportedly raced by, and then the sticker's right over it. So I'll have to read that from the description. It was no sale at $6,000. This was sold and it looked better in the pictures, but it looks to be an original bike. It's a Tiger 650, 1970, last year of the oil frame. The Tigers were actually better riding bikes than the Bonnevilles. You didn't have to mess with the synchronization. They actually had a little bit quicker top speed than the Bonnevilles. But the Bonnevilles were quicker off the line, and that's why people want the Bonnevilles. This needs a serious cleanup. Got some rusty rims. Some typical Florida oxidation on the aluminum. Yeah, that rim is totally shot. I'm guessing that's a repaint. And here, as I stand in front of this Norton, I'm going to tell you what I did and why I did it. I don't know if I did a good thing or not. But some of these bikes weren't in the catalog. And the night before the auction, they put this on the catalog with one picture, 8 hours before the auction opens. This is going to be on day one, and this ran off yesterday morning. It's a Norton N15 CS, which is basically the Norton engine in the matchless frame. CS stands for Competition Scrambler. What the heck? Why did they weld those extensions on the center stand? Someone can explain that to me, because, well, I took a flyer on this. The high bid was $3,000. Yeah, that means I own it. So I bid on a bike sight unseen that went up the night before with no preview, no description, and one photograph at Mecum. I don't know if I did well. Look, these have the reinforced bars. I think that's because it was a scrambler, but you still got low pipes. Now those wouldn't have had megaphones. Look, they welded a little tip on the side stand too. Wonder what's going on here. We got an engine number, N15 CS 113. Is that 250? Here you got a fork brace. And here, what do we have there for an engine number? Oh, I see. That's what threw me. Because I don't know if you can see that, but the number stamped in the frame is vertical. 3250. 3250. So I lucked out there. And here's the description. Here's all they tell you. 745 parallel twin, well, we know that. 4-speed, yeah, we know that. Red tank, duh. Polished fenders, well, they look like old chrome. Dual exhaust, duh. Spoke wheels, duh. And doesn't tell you if it runs. Doesn't tell you if it has a key. I don't know if it does or not. We're gonna have to find that one out. Yeah, see, they put that skunk sticker over a little ding in the tank. Where's the key even go? I like that it has the air box. It's probably hard to find. Do these even have a key? They might not. Is that one of those anti-sumping check valves? It's got an arrow in it.
So I'll be careful going through here.
There's an R on that carburetor, and there it says right hand. So someone was in the carbs, had the intakes off. I like that they have drain plugs, so maybe the carbs will be clean. That's kind of a weird thing. Is that the Zener? Now this went off yesterday. This is like some sort of Queen Elizabeth. It's not a Silver Jubilee, but it's some kind of special edition, which was just paint on a 2001 or 2002 Bonneville. There it says Golden Jubilee, and it needs a serious cleanup. I don't know that it would have come with Hagen shocks. I think the bid on that was $2,500. Now this is coming for sale tomorrow, and I'm probably going to bid on this. Now you guys always complain that They don't like BMWs, and I skip over BMWs, but this is an R90 and it's a 75. Here you got a front disc, which looks kind of complicated. Now, it said in the description, I don't know about these Krauser bags in blue, they might have painted them. Please note that the bike does not have corresponding keys. Now, what does that mean? Corresponding keys. I mean, it either has a key or it doesn't have a key, but doesn't have corresponding keys. I don't know what that means. I don't know if this is original paint or not. I sort of doubt it, since they painted the bags. Showing 30,000 miles, which on a Beamer isn't bad. I creamed the tank, not coming out yet. That's a plus. Smells stale. That's a pig in a poke. 86. This is Saturday. So we are on the Saturday line from here. Those tires look huge. But this is the one to have, the 252 stroker. I'll post the results of these. I don't know much to say about these. Now, I am looking that at least they don't have engines where they spray painted everything. These all look pretty normal by way of older three-wheelers. Tires look big, but that might be right. I'd have to check the sizes. I don't know enough. This is going to bring big bucks. And this is Friday. That's tomorrow. That is a nice looking Banshee. That's going to break 10. This is Saturday, clad like some sort of Irish Z50J 30th anniversary.
I told John I found his motorcycle.
What's that?
I told John I found his motorcycle. Look, you looking at that.
A Bonanza MX 1510 with Hodaka Ace motor. This is kind of a thing, I bet, if that's the right motor. Is it an E-code motor or is it just an Ace motor?
Excuse me.
F1009.
Hey everybody, it's Brad from Johnson Small
Oh,
Engines,
my
better known as
stupid
What
phone. Someone can tell me if these originally had black cylinders and black side covers. Monkey Davidson Highway Patrol. So someone made a tour glide out of a Honda Monkey. I don't think there was such a thing. If there was, let me know. I doubt it. We did see one of these driving around at the mini bike meet. Same but different. Another Saturday Elsinore. These Elsinores bring pretty good money here. Probably more than they should. Look at the size of that silencer. These went off yesterday. KZ1000 with a 4-into-1 and velocity stacks. Somebody bought this Softail. Some ginormous Honda Cruiser. Look at that. Giant front wheel. I like VMAXs, but I'm always leery of used VMAXs because those carburetors are a pain. Now, what year is this? 05? Were they still carbureted in 05? I don't know. This is Saturday. Now, remember, last time I was here on the last day, the late model Harleys went for almost nothing. I picked up a Sportster for a build, and it was a great bike. This is probably a fine bike. Does it have the mileage? Where's the button? 2,106 miles. Yeah, I'm coming back Saturday. No sale at 16. Some brothers ride. Another one. Now these Vespas didn't sell. Vespas always bring good money. Or at least they ask for it. $2,500 for a 50. 2023, a late model 50. 3 for a 150. No sale, no sale. Some sort of special edition, but they have zillions of special editions. Here's another 50 for $3,000. They should have let those go. Here's a Piaggio, which is not a Vespa. These went off yesterday, and it says the bid goes on at $15,000. I don't recall them even bringing a $1,500 bid. This hideous thing, which is hideous. No reserve. I wouldn't put a reserve on that either. 64 panhead. Now this is the last year before they went to electric start. It's funny, they got a heat shield on the front cylinder, but not on the back. I'm not saying anything that jumps out at me. Distributor turning? Yeah. Alright, so they got the advancer retarder hooked up. That primary cover and that shift cover looks like crap. And now we got the copyrighted music, so I gotta turn the volume down. So I'm at the auction, bidding, or at least watching another auction to bid. What's wrong with that? Anyway, I guess I'll call out some of the bikes we were watching from the preview as they go. And run over the other place when they get started.
Okay, that 2024 Africa Twin is coming up, but it's not the duded up one. The Africa Twin sold for $11,300. Now they're doing the Norden. The Husqvarna Norden that we saw, 2022 Norden 901. 13,000 miles. They say wholesale is $7,100. I think it's going to do more. It's at $3,400. It's gonna go up. Now it's at 42. And I think that's where it's gonna go. Gone. 5,900. That was an okay buy. Good thing I didn't hit the button. Now here's my problem. They're starting to do the auction for the cars and bikes, and my other one is coming up.
Two auctions at once. Two different cities, two different venues, two different bidder numbers, one bidder. They're doing that stupid motocomp. Now I gotta think the buyer's fee on that motocomp is more than they are new. This is where I'm gonna stand.
At $4,000 bid, you're gonna get 4 bid, you're gonna get $3,500 on 4. At $4,000, you're gonna get $4,500 bid, you're gonna get $4,500.
I can't hear the app.
$1,000 bid, you're gonna get 5.
That's coming up 3 units from now.
$1,000 bid, you're gonna get 5 bid, you're gonna get $4,500 on 5,000.
Aren't those things $500 new?
$500, 80 rate.
That can't be real.
T2, a 2015 club car. You might check that car. At $10,000 bid, you're gonna get 10 bid, you're gonna get 9 bid, you're gonna get 10. At $9,500 here, you're gonna get 9 bid, you're gonna get 95. At $9,500 bid, you're gonna get $9,500, you get 9,000. Anybody get $9,500 for it? At $9,000, you're gonna get $9,500.
Oh man, this is nuts.
$9,500 on the Escalade golf cart.
Here comes the panhead.
At $9,500. The 1964 Harley Davidson FLH Dual Glide Panhead. Single owner, odometer read 2,062 miles.
Single owner?
That
That can't be real.
And somebody get $30,000 here. You're gonna get 30 bid. You're gonna get 30, you're gonna get 30, you're gonna get 30, you're gonna get $25,000. Somebody get $20,000 here. You're gonna get 20, somebody get $10,000, but get $10,000. $12,000.
I was going to go 10.
You're going to get 15,000. You're going to get 15, 16.
That's it for me, though.
You're going to get 16, baby. You're going to get 16. I have $15,000 bid. You're going to get 16.
Let's see how much it goes. That's probably market, but I wouldn't go more. Now it's too high because you're going to have a buyer's fee. I don't know that they can document that's one owner. That would help.
$20,000 bid. You're going to get 20. You're going to get 20. You're going to get 20. At $20,000 for it. Anybody else? 21. Well,
oh, it has a reserve.
Reserve is off. $20,000 bid. $21,000 for it. I have $20,000 bid. You're going to get 21. Sold. $20,000.
Dropping the reserve didn't do nothing. All right. Now we run outside. What do we got here? A tracer. Those are weird. They're like semi-naked touring bikes. $9,800 book, they say. That's not going to break $5,000, will it? Anyway, let's find a quiet spot. Will it break $5,000? They're doing it slow enough. Well, it broke it. But that's not what I'm bidding on. $52.50. Now here's the QJ. This is the adventure bike. I was actually the high bidder on this, I think twice, and they no-sailed it. But they sold another one for $2,500.
Right, here we go.
Brand new on the MSO.
Big old score of 86.
SRT 750.
$1,200. Pound 12, 1,400. We have about 14, 16, 18, $2,000. We had about $2,000.
No, I'm at $2,200. That's where I was last time, and I was the high bidder. They didn't sell it. Now I'm at 25. That's it, because they sold the last one for that, and somebody outbid me. And that's it. That's what the one sold for last
Jim, did I tell you? Had a good score of 86.
Yeah, well, the other one had a 90 score, and that went for 25. So I outsmarted myself. Oh, somebody else jumped in. So apparently, people are learning these are pretty good bikes. It's a QJ SRT 750. They're kind of related to the Benelli. And that's it. I'll see if I can find the results of these other ones. There's no more bikes here. We'll take one last look around, get ready for tomorrow and Saturday, and thanks for watching.